We all knew once Chaitra started dating Rommel that he was her person, and they were definitely going to get married. There wasn't even a question. I mean, Rommel was able to come into our house and be hit with joke after joke after joke from my dad, and he wasn't even fazed. Like, at most, he's just stare at him and shake his head in disapproval. And that's exactly how Chaitra reacts. So it was like perfect match.
I'm getting high, closer to my dream.
So it's obvious that they adore each other, and I strongly believe that they are each other's person. The first time I learned that they were dating, Rommel and I were actually on a much anticipated Disneyland trip. And he had a ring attached to his necklace. So I found out that the ring belonged to none other than Chaitra, and they had just began this romantic relationship. Here we are.
Ritual union, me in trouble again.
I've been best friends with Rommel for almost 15 years now, and over the past 15 years, he's become pretty much like a brother to me. Chaitra, I met in college, and we've been best friends for almost 10 years, and she's like the sister I never had. So I have to admit, when they first started dating, it was a little weird, because it was like my brother and sister were dating each other.
Love is not like they say.
But then after a while, I realized that sometimes in life, when there's something you love a lot and you care for a lot, it can be even better when it's together with something else. For example, I love peanut butter and I love jelly, but peanut butter and jelly, that's one of the most iconic sandwiches of all time. My point is, I don't think there's a better example of this than Chaitra and Rommel. So I'd like to raise a toast and say thank you guys for making the perfect combination of two things that I love.
We thank all of you from the bottom of our hearts.
We thank all of you from the inferior most part of the left ventricle or the bottom of our hearts.
It's the time to disco. It's the time to disco. It's the time to disco.
Today, it dawned on me during the Kanyadan, the tradition is steeped in meaning and spirituality, that one of the greatest gifts one could have is a daughter-in-law. Thank you, Jeannie and Neil, for your most cherished gift.
It's the time to disco. It's the time to disco. It's the time to disco.
Chaitra's family swept our family's breath away, and they've loved us, took us in, and I just want all of us to enjoy this together.
You think I'd leave your side, baby? You know me better than that.
And between the two, Chaitra is definitely the catch. She's beautiful, kind, wickedly talented, and quite hilarious. She always answers my questions about art. I may feel dumb asking, but I love picking her brain because she conveys such passion and knowledge.
If only you could see
So these two are a beautiful match, and I cannot think of a better partner for Rommel. I've had front row seats to their love, but somehow it's never worrisome and manifests as another moment of connection, commitment, and willingness to learn between the two.
You're my half-brother, but I never thought of you that way. You're my brother. You've been my rock. You've been solid. You solid, bro. And Chaitra, thank you so much for bringing our life to our family. You're so giddy, you want to be involved, you wanted to cook dinner for our family. And sometimes we're so serious, the Manuels, right? We be thinking about the universe and stuff. It's too much. Like, you heard my dad's speech, it's so intellectual, but it's from the heart, right? It's from the heart.
So when we asked her like what she thought about Rommel, she didn't give us a straight answer. She was like, oh, I don't know if he likes me. Like, we're just such good friends. And inevitably, a few weeks later, they started dating, and she called my parents on the phone one evening. I was home and basically said, hey, guess what? Rommel and I like each other. And that was it. The floodgates opened. My dad could not stop crying.
It's really been a pleasure knowing these two, and it will be a joy where this union and life and love will take them.
But all I gotta say is it's all about love. And you guys got it.
We cannot believe that Chaitra is married today to this wonderful young man, Rommel. We both and all of us here wish them a wonderful, wonderful future.
This is #1 champion sound, yeah, Estelle, we about to get down. Who the hottest in the world right now? Just touched down in London town. Bet they give me a pound. Tell them put the money in my hand right now. Got a promoter, we need more seats. We just sold out all the floor seats.
Take me on a trip, I'd like to go someday. Take me to New York, I'd love to see LA. I really want to come pick it with you. You'll be my American boy.
We thank you, Lord, for letting Rommel be our son. and may his happiness be our happiness, because he is now married to Chaitra. The latter clause should now read, may Chaitra's and Rommel's happiness be our happiness.
And no, I ain't been to MIA. I heard the Cali never rains and New York's wide awake. First, let's see the West End. I'll show you to my bedroom. I'm liking this American boy, American boy. Take me on a trip, I'd like to go someday.